We've got Steve on the line from Jamaica Plain. Steve, go ahead.
Hi, Mayor. I'm calling about a video that was put out by the Kirk Minihane Show of a site on the intersection of Mass
I can't
Ave
believe he's still
and
talking.
Melnia
Me too.
Boulevard, where it appears that the city is offering some services, and there are rumors that they're turning a blind eye to the drug trade and drug use. It's kind of a public health threat. Just wondering if you have any plans to enforce the laws around that area.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's obviously a very tough area as far as very sad to see a lot of folks there struggling with addiction. There is enforcement going on there. There's also a lot of treatment going on there and intervention going on there. And we've been doing it for quite some time now. And it's really it's really sad to see the amount of addiction that we're seeing in our city. Many people have come from all over the place to be there, and we do have not so much we have enforcement there, but we also have intervention going on there.
Not so much enforcement. So initially he says enforcement. Let's go through the
we can translate.
Let's start at the beginning again. So just to get to the Marty answer, dude, play it again.
Well, can I ask you this first?
Yeah.
Would he have won you over if he said, well, let me answer that by asking you this? It says Red Robin on the menu. It says Red Robin on the sign.
I was there the other day. I had 96 French fries.
Yes, he would have won us over.
I was talking to Tom Hammond the other day. So start at the beginning. I mean, he doesn't even. Just play the answer again. I'm sorry.
Around that area.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's obviously a very tough area as far as very sad to see a lot of folks there struggling with addiction. There is enforcement going on there.
Stop. Okay. There's no enforcement going. As he later says, he actually contradicts himself. 20 seconds later, there's no enforcement going.
There were no police officers within 50 yards of that site.
Steve's question is, Steve from Jamaica Plain, is that you or no?
Yeah.
Okay, it is you. Well, I didn't know. I know. Maybe
Steve from Watertown couldn't get through for some reason. Bullshit.
Is that what it was? Yeah. So the question is basically, this is a real health hazard going on during coronavirus. What are you going to do about this? And his first answer is enforcement going on, which there isn't. So that's lie number one.
Yes.
There's also a lot of treatment going on there.
Okay. I'm not seeing a lot of treatment going on.
I did not see any treatment going on there.
Maybe there is, and I'm not aware of it. It seems to me to be essentially a cage that they're putting these people in.
Right. Oh, they've somebody DM'd me. They've come up with a little bit of a solution. They've taken a black tarp or cloth and strung it around the cage, so you can no longer you can't
Is that true?
see.
So you can't see the animal.
Can we get a picture of that?
It's quite literally a cover up.
I mean, how fucking that is? You talk about like not even racism because there's white people. There's all different people in there, but talk about shaming these addicts and these fucking people who are poor. It's just so disgusting they're doing it to these people. Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead.
Intervention going on there, and we've been doing it for quite some time now, and it's really it's really sad to see. Hold
on. Okay, so if you've been doing it for quite some time now, how has it been effective? A. And B, he has not answered at all. This is going on during a pandemic where he's telling people not to go to school.
At this point, I'm trying
not to go to work, not to do anything, to stay 6 feet away from each other. And this is going on. He doesn't address that at all, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to ask follow-up questions, but they clearly potted me down, and they weren't.
You were done.
He wasn't hearing my sound.
Well, I'm sure the host asked the follow-up questions, the pertinent ones.
Because a regular Tory hunter evading questions.
It's true.
Addiction that we're seeing in our city. Many people have come from all over the place to be there, and
so that was the key line to me. He is admitting that there's an open-air drug market in Boston, that people are coming from all around New England to score some fucking fentanyl, and he's like, man, we got some enforcement going on.
Yeah, what does all over mean? Like all over the world, like they're coming. So again, you've been very clear to people. And people have tried their best to follow along, and I understand these people have addiction. I completely have sympathy for that. But what he's saying is everybody can come in from all along there, and we don't really care, and there's no real enforcement going on. He says there's no enforcement going on, and people are coming from all over the place.
We do have not so much. We have enforcement there, but we also have
not so much enforcement, but we do have enforcement.
The woman say anything or no?
No. She goes right to another caller.
This really is incredible. Like that's an unbelievable statement. Just bizarre, and no follow up on that. Nobody asks questions about it. It's going on today, and if can we find that? Can we get a picture of that tarp?
Yeah,
I want to see that. If that's really true, that is even fucking crazier. That's their solution to the issue.
That's their they'd call it like a harm mitigation strategy. Rather than having them do heroin in different places all over the city, you just put it in one area so somebody can be there with the Narcan.
I'm surprised you even said Kirk Minihane Show, because my instinct would have been hang up immediately.
I told him to. I was like, we'll get our name on there. I'll see how he reacts to it. But But the thing is, but Marty can't then be like, imagine if he'd been like cut that out. Like he can't do that. The producer probably doesn't even know what that is. They're in their fucking.
Yeah. So I guess I was way off. I didn't think I was on hold listening to it, and the way they talk is very like, "Hey Marty, how you doing? Good, thank you for having me." It's very clipped and it's
NPR.
they just have good chemistry.
And they do these interviews all the time, so he knows they've like learned this.
They
routine.
know the pauses.
Yeah.
And
She does like a 2-minute segment with him, asking him to give his thoughts and prayers on the protests and racism, blah blah blah, and then they go right to the callers and they just cycle through them, boom 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 boom, and a pretty thorough screening process.
Absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Absolutely. I mean, they talk about anything. It was just the usual bullshit. Other than that.
It was a lot of lefties, people calling in and saying, I was at the Franklin Park protest and the cops on motorcycles looked mean and threatening. What are you doing about that?
You apologize for that?
He did, actually.
Good.
Yeah, no, he did.
Good. I mean, Jesus Christ.
People called in saying, "Oh, why aren't you giving more money to the schools? Why aren't you giving, take money away from the police departments to give it to the schools?"
Jesus. And then, I mean, everyone's losing their jobs now. If anybody speaks out, if anybody says anything, you're getting fired now. This is the way the world works.
It's a great day for cancel culture.
Oh,
I'll tell you that
it's
much. It's a
incredible.
great day for the social justice warrior mobs chasing people down.
They're winning. I'm telling you, it's over.
The
The war is
UCLA
over.
professor
Yeah.
got fired for saying you have to take your finals, basically. You're
Right.
not getting special I will say, that one was where, like, he didn't have to give that snarky an answer.
Probably not. Probably not.
But he's not wrong. He's saying, the classes are all online. How do I know who's what race?
We've also got an LSU professor now saying that she is going to be looking for people who have tweeted racist stuff in the past, right?
So this guy, this idiot kid puts out a video of him just screaming racial slurs. He's a total moron, but that gets onto the internet and it trades up and people are, emotional about it. And all of a sudden you have like a bunch of professors at LSU saying, I'm going to look at my roster, and if I find a kid on there who said something bad on social media, I'm going to drop him.
That's scary. I mean, obviously, but like, if that person had said they want to burn down the police station, it'd be fine.
Correct.
And this kid's an idiot. I mean, it's fucking stupid.